Hi everyone, I'm Lillian.
And I'm Felipe.
We are the Postmodern family.
We are Americans living in the UK, living a traditional life.
We make 3 new videos a week, so we encourage you to subscribe to our channel.
Follow us on Instagram, Facebook, and Twitter.
Today we're going to share with you 10 vegetables/fruits that we are going to plant in our vegetable garden.
Red iceberg lettuce.
Early vine tomato.
Yellow Rhinesburger long-keeping onion.
The Czar runner beans.
Giant red carrot.
Longfellow cucumber.
Red Ursa Russian kale.
Verde d'Italia early courgettes.
Optima green butterhead lettuce.
Cultivated rocket. So we have just purchased the house, as many of you may have noticed. If you are new to our channel, check out our videos on buying a house, renovating it, and it was a super crazy time. Now that we're settling into our house, we are going to plant a vegetable garden for the first time in the UK. So in doing our research on what kind of garden that we should have in the back to plant vegetables, we thought that a raised bed garden would be the easiest because it would have fresh compost and we wouldn't have to rely on the fertility of the soil currently in the back garden. So I bought these raised beds from Amazon for like 35 pounds, and they're plastic, which means that they're going to be good through the weather, so in terms of rain, it prevents rot and stuff like that. The other thing I did was a friend of ours recommended the Real Seeds catalog, which is where I ended up buying all of these seeds from. And what was really cool about them is in every packet, it has instructions on how you can save the seed for future crops. So I thought that was really nice. It didn't feel like that they were trying to make money out of me, really. I feel like they were really trying to educate and help people grow their own vegetables. They recommended me to get this book, Grow Your Own Vegetables. They said that Joy Larcom's book was like the best, and so that's what I got. I've been trying to read through it, but I still haven't figured out exactly what to do with my seedlings. I did plant the seeds into little pots, and they've started to spring up with like 2 or 3 leaves each. But at this point, I don't know what to do, like when I'm supposed to plant them out. I don't think it's time yet, but because it said that you have to wait until the last frost is over. But then in terms of planning what's going to go in our garden, I went online. Look at this, is all dirty because Felipe likes to leave his coffee spoons on my papers.
Why did it become dark? Oh, look at that.
It's my shirt, my black shirt when I covered it.
Oh, I see.
Okay. So I went on this website basically to plan and map your garden. And they had these really nice, easy directions to say, like for my arugula. Oh, you guys don't have arugula. You have rocket here. It's called rocket. Sow seeds directly into the garden. So I haven't done that yet because I haven't set up the garden yet. But things like the beans, it says sow seeds 1 inch deep directly in the garden after all danger of frost. That's still directly in the garden, so I haven't done that yet. Cherry tomato, sow seeds indoors, 1/2 inch deep, 6 to 8 weeks before the last frost. Choose a compact patio type for raised beds or plan to install. Yeah, so it's great because it has like really easy instructions. He's just phasing out for this episode. He's like, why am I in here? But besides the fact that, I chose the Real Seed Company because they had like a beginner's pack just for people who are starting out for the first time. So we are starting out for the first time, and I just wanted to share with you the stuff that I chose because I based it on their first beginner's pack, but some of the things in their beginner's pack we don't really eat very often. So I ended up switching some of those out for some things that we do eat more regularly. So I don't know if you guys have any suggestions on things that I'm missing that would be a great addition. Someone had already mentioned that we should be planting chilies, because they said it's really easy. So I might do that. But I wanted to share with you how it's going, and what was the other thing I was just about to say before I got interrupted?
Well, I could say a few things. though I'm not involved in the logistics and the practicalities, gardening in England has a long storied tradition. You might say that the English people are a contemplative people, and so gardening is the perfect contemplative activity. And secondly, a lot of the frontiers of botany or science in the context of plant life were pushed forward by English scientists. So there's a special place for botany within the English culture. And so I take pride in that my wife is tapping into that, but I won't
he's doing nothing.
I won't be partaking.
He didn't even care what vegetables I was planting. He has no idea anything. I'm just spending the money. Yeah. So, but I did ask him if he could go there's some free manure around the bend. And I thought, my mom saw it when we were driving by and she said, that's really good. It's very expensive to buy in America. You should get Felipe to go and get some manure for you. Anyway, I might end up doing that by myself. Thank you so much for watching this video. We hope you enjoyed it. Leave a comment below with suggestions of fruits and vegetables that you think are really easy to grow and that you would recommend us to try out in our first garden in the UK.
And have monthly access to us live through a Q&A if you become a patron at patreon.com/thepostmodernfamily.
We also have t-shirts for sale at teespring.com/stores/thepostmodernfamily. And we thank you so much for your patronage, those of you who are patrons on Patreon, and also those who have purchased t-shirts. We also would love more suggestions on t-shirts, and we might we should do another competition because we're coming up on another year, our second year, completing our second year on YouTube.
Yeah.
All right, thanks for watching. Bye.